All right, let's talk about something we've all done. You stumble upon this awesome new app, maybe a hot airdrop opportunity, and you're so excited you just have to share the link. You send it out to your friends, your group, and nothing. Just crickets. So why does that happen? And more importantly, how do we fix it? That's exactly what we're going to break down right now.
You know that feeling, right? It's just deflating. You're genuinely pumped about something, you pass it along, and it's met with total silence. It honestly feels like you're just shouting into the void. So what gives? Why does this happen over and over again? And this right here, this really gets to the core of the issue. When you just drop a link with no explanation, it's like handing someone a random key. They're left wondering, okay, what does this open? Is it a treasure chest? Is it a closet full of junk? Is it even safe? Without knowing what door it unlocks, that key is basically useless, and they're probably just going to toss it.
So let's put on our psychology hats for a minute. What is actually going through someone's mind when they see that random, unexplained link pop up on their screen? Understanding their hesitation is the first and most crucial step to overcoming it.
Well, the first thing that happens is their guard goes up. Immediately, an unexplained link just screams red flag. They're thinking, can I trust this? What am I even looking at? And honestly, in a world that's just jam-packed with scams and phishing attempts, people are conditioned to be super cautious. That naked link feels like a potential trap. But hey, let's say it doesn't even feel suspicious. It can still get totally ignored. Why? Well, just think about your own day. We are absolutely bombarded with information from the second we wake up. If your link doesn't instantly and clearly communicate, hey, here's why this is awesome for you, it just gets buried in all that noise. It doesn't feel valuable enough to even bother with a click. And this chart, wow, this really lays it all out, doesn't it? I mean, look at these numbers. 40% of people are immediately skeptical. Another 35% are just straight up confused. So if you add that up, that's 75%. 3/4 of your audience that is already on the back foot before they even think about clicking. You're fighting a huge uphill battle from the get-go. Okay, so that's the problem, and yeah, it sounds a little grim, but here's the really good news. The solution is actually super simple, but it is incredibly powerful. It's all about context. Just by adding a few sentences of explanation, you can completely flip the script and turn that skepticism into genuine curiosity. Let's see how. I mean, the difference is just night and day, isn't it? On one side, you've got the context-free link, ignored, suspicious, feels like it has zero value. But on the other side, you add a little bit of explanation, and suddenly it's engaging, it's trusted, it feels valuable. You're not just adding words here, you are fundamentally changing the entire perception of what you're sharing. So, what does a good explanation really do? Well, for starters, it builds instant trust. It shows you've actually taken the time to check this thing out. Second, it drives up engagement because you're telling people why they should care. And third, it clears up the whole process, removing all that friction and uncertainty that makes people hesitate. And the awesome thing is, the benefits don't just stop at that initial click. This has long-term positive effects. When you take a moment to explain things, it makes the whole project look more professional and well thought out. This reduces that upfront skepticism we talked about, and here's the best part, it encourages the people who join to share it with their friends, the right way. All right, theory's great, but let's get practical. How do you actually do this every time? Well, I'm going to give you a super simple 4-step framework. Think of it as your new playbook for sharing links so they actually get the attention they deserve. Here it is, your 4-step recipe for success. It's so simple. Step 1, provide context. Just a sentence or two on what the project is. Step 2, highlight the benefits. This is crucial. Tell them exactly what's in it for them. Step 3, be transparent. Be real about any requirements, any risks, anything they need to know. And finally, step 4, explain the process. Give them a simple 1, 2, 3 of what to do next. That's it. You master these 4 things, and I promise you, you will see a massive difference. You know, the source material for this explainer just hits the nail on the head with this quote. A well-informed user is more likely to participate and share. That's the real magic right there. You're not just hunting for one click, you're trying to create an informed ambassador who will then go and spread the word for you. That's how things really grow. So as we wrap this up, let's just zoom out for a second. The biggest thing to take away from all this is a real shift in your mindset. It's about moving away from just being a link dropper. Because the goal isn't really the click. That's just a tiny action. The real goal, the thing that actually matters, is building understanding and trust.
That's what creates a strong, engaged, and loyal community. Remember, you're not just dropping a link, you're starting a conversation.
So, I'll leave you with this one question to think about. Is that next link you're about to share just a dead end, or is it an invitation to something genuinely valuable? The choice is totally yours, and now you have the tools to make sure it's always the invitation. Thanks for tuning in.